So I just came back from a community homeless meeting and I spent 2 hours listening to absolutely nothing. Look, we have a serious, extremely, very serious problem with homelessness here in Austin. And this problem didn't just start occurring on July 1st when the city passed the camping ordinance. And to be honest, I honestly don't even have that big of a problem with people being allowed to camp out while they're going through a hard time. Being homeless probably fucking sucks. It is awful. And there's absolutely no reason to punish people for being poor. There's no reason to criminalize vagrancy. There's no reason to give people tickets for camping, especially when those tickets, which are gonna be unpaid, are gonna provide a barrier to housing and keep people to continue being homeless. I also think that any vagrancy ticket that was issued in Austin prior to the ordinance should be dismissed, as well as forgiving the debt that people owe to the utility companies so that they could find housing. However, here is where the problem lies. And since the city passed this law, you are having an even bigger influx, an epidemic of homeless people coming into the city in droves, and it is creating an extremely big liability. It's creating safety concerns for women. It's creating a lot of other safety hazards for people who can't really defend themselves very well. It's really bad for businesses because when you have like a crackhead camping outside the Royal Blue grocery store, nobody wants to go in the store, and you have a locally owned business in Austin, which I'm not allowed to go in, but that's another story. You know, you're gonna have a lot of businesses losing money, and when your business goes under, you are probably a lot more likely to experience homelessness. So here's what I think we need to do. Leave the homeless people alone. If you need to camp out, if you're going through a hard time, if you are struggling, we should not be harassing you or criminalizing you because you're poor and you want to set up a tent and not bother anybody. However, what we need to do is we need to start finding people who give them money unless that money is for commerce. Meaning, you know, if you're gonna like sing a song, you're gonna write a poem, you're gonna sell me something, you're gonna do an actual activity to earn the money that you're getting, sure, I think we should 100% encourage that. I also think that the city should, instead of spending its money building tons and tons and tons of shelters, which these people are gonna just cycle in and out of because a lot of these people have mental and substance abuse problems, and despite what the panel said, a lot of these people would rather be homeless, and a lot of these homeless people, they make more money than the majority of the city council just through begging. These homeless people make more money than me. They probably make more money than most of the customers I take on my pedicab through begging because of the kindness of strangers. So what I think we need to do is we need to find people for giving money to the homeless unless it's through commerce. And what we also need to do is we need to start offering services such as paying the homeless like $10 an hour to pick up trash, which is most of it is what they did. But either way, you get $10 an hour to pick up trash. And we also have a huge infestation of scooters that are parked all over the place. And what we need to do is we need to create specific places to park the scooters, and we pay the homeless $10 an hour to put the scooters in the appropriate parking spot, provided that they pass a drug test, of course. And that test should not test for marijuana because it's not a real drug. Smoking weed is far healthier for you than drinking fluoridated water. Anyway, there's a multitude of practical, cost-effective solutions that we could do to address this issue that nobody even considered talking about. And here I am bringing these issues to light. All right, cool.